Hi you guys. Okay, so we're gonna take a pregnancy test. I am very early. I am 8 days past ovulation. If you're new here, my name is Caitlyn and my husband and I have been trying to get pregnant for, well, we're on our 12th cycle and this was our first cycle doing an IUI plus taking letrozole. I am most certainly a pee on a stick fanatic and I test way too often, way too much. I know it's not a good thing to do, I know, but I do, and so I've been trying not to keep pregnancy tests in my house. And I can't do it anymore, so we're gonna take a pregnancy test. It is also almost 2 o'clock, so I know this isn't the ideal time to test, especially this early. I know you're supposed to test with like your first morning urine, but I can't wait any longer. So we're gonna test. I just went to Target and picked up a first response. After doing all of my research, these seem to pick up even the slightest trace of HCG, so we will see. So I no, I'm not testing first thing in the morning, but I'm shaking. But I have been holding my pee in, so hopefully it's not diluted. And I stopped drinking water a couple hours ago just to allow me to test. I have a daughter, if you're new here, I have a daughter who is 4.5 years old. She'll be 5 in December. And I tested positive with a pregnancy test when I was only 7 days past ovulation with her. So that's extremely rare. I know it's very, very early. And I knew for a fact it was 7 days past ovulation because I had miscarried a couple months prior to that. So I was tracking my ovulation. So that was wild. I'm shaking right now. Also, I was debating if I should wait to test with Ty or not, but as long as I tell him right away, I don't think he'd care. So we're just gonna do it. I think these are 5 minutes. I think. Let me check and see. What time is it right now? It's 1:46. Oh, 3 minutes. Okay. So I'm gonna cover this up and then we're gonna set a timer for 3 minutes. Here we go. I guess while I'm waiting, we can talk symptoms. I had a lot of cramping after the IUI, but that is super normal. I know for a fact that I had 3 mature follicles, which means 3 eggs dropping. So I'm guessing that's part of the reason why I cramped so much, was because I had so many eggs dropping during ovulation. But other than that, from ovulation up until now, that's all I've experienced. I lied, just kidding. I have had trouble sleeping, but my husband and I are in the process of launching a new business, and so I feel like the lack of sleep and the trouble sleeping could kind of come from that. So it's like I have a symptom, but then I have a reasoning as to why that symptom's occurring. So that's why I just don't feel like I have any true pregnancy symptoms, except for today, which again, I don't know if it's an actual symptom. I've had TMI, sorry, but diarrhea all day long, and I feel like I had this with Scarlett, but I don't remember. I don't actually remember. And this morning I was having a lot of like random sharp pains in the right side, like really low. So again, I don't know. I have no idea. I'm trying not to overthink it. I know the statistics of our first IUI being successful is very low too, so I'm trying not to get my hopes up, but I mean, there's still a chance. So we will see. We'll see. There it goes. Okay. All right. I'm gonna show you guys first and then I'll look. I don't see anything. I mean, it's still super early, so I should have started testing, but definitely not out of the game, but a little discouraging because I did find out with Scarlett so early. So I guess I'll just I don't know. Guess I'll test again tomorrow, see what happens. It's 9 DPO today and it's 5:30 in the morning and I am so tired. Still not sleeping, but we're gonna take a pregnancy test. I'm in the other bathroom, so I don't wake up Ty. Now we wait 3 minutes. Let's set a timer. I really just feel like it's gonna be negative again. I feel like when you've been trying to conceive for so long, like for us, we're on our 12th cycle, seeing a positive just seems impossible. So that's kind of how I'm feeling right now. Okay. Yeah, it's negative. There's nothing there. I don't know. Guess we'll try again tomorrow. It's 10 DPO, 6 in the morning. Once again, I slept absolutely awful, but we're gonna take a pregnancy test. I'm not having any new symptoms, and to be honest, I'm starting to lose hope a little bit for this month. Set the timer for 3 minutes. 3, 2, 1. Okay, I'll show you guys first again. That's kind of fun. Nope. Nothing. Nothing at all. I feel like if I was pregnant, there would be something. So, I don't know if I'm gonna test anymore, but we will see. Maybe I'll give it a couple of days. I'm supposed to start my period in 4 days, so I don't know. Hi guys, it's been a rough day. If you can't tell, I have definitely shed tears today. I think this has been the first time that I've actually cried in a long time, but it's been kind of a rough day. But I think I've actually been able to collect myself so I could finish filming this video. I've definitely been feeling all of the feels of infertility today. Everything has kind of hit me hard. I'm 13 DPO, supposed to start my period tomorrow, and I just took a pregnancy test. I used a cheap one because I know I'm not pregnant. Like, I know our IUI failed. Oh, man, just saying that out loud sucks. I knew going into our IUI that we had a very slim chance of it working on the first time, but we found out some not so good news shortly after our IUI, just in regards to our fertility, and I kind of knew then and there that we probably weren't going to have success with IUI. We are meeting with our fertility doctor next week, and I don't really know what our plan's going to be. I know we're going to have to do IVF. Let me just say that. I know that is going to be our plan. I just don't know if we'll do any more IUIs. I don't know if we even have a chance with an IUI, just based off of some new information we've gotten, which I'm just not going to dive into today. Yeah, anyways, I dipped this pregnancy test. Let's just see. I mean, it's negative. I knew it was going to be negative. I am still in mourning mode. Every cycle that doesn't result in pregnancy, this is our 12th cycle, if you're trying to get pregnant, it doesn't matter if you've been trying for 2 months, 3 months, 12 months, 14 months, you mourn that cycle. I've been trying to give myself grace and remain positive, but this is just kind of a cycle that happens every month. It's emotionally taxing. But every month you get super excited, or at least I do. The beginning of the month, very excited, optimistic, ready for a new cycle to begin. And then towards the end of the cycle, it's just disappointment and mourning the loss of the cycle. I keep making the mistake of having these timelines in my head, which I know is the #1 thing not to do when you're experiencing infertility. But we found out today too that we won't be able to start IVF until at least December. And I just had all hopes. I just had all hopes in, you know, getting pregnant before Christmas and before the end of the year, and I shouldn't do that to myself. I know that is such a bad thing to do when you're experiencing infertility. You're setting yourself up for failure, but you are only human and it's hard not to. Sorry. I'm still trying to you know, be okay with that. I don't have a choice. It's out of my control, but there's just so many things that have not been in our favor in these past couple of weeks. Like I said, I don't know our plan right now. Hopefully we'll have a solid plan after meeting with our doctor next week. I'm sure I'll feel better. I always feel better when there's a plan in place. Right now, with the uncertainty and the not knowing what's going on and what our plan of action is, that is what I'm struggling with. But I do want to say, if you keep getting these negatives too, if this is your life right now too, you are not alone. You're not alone, because this feels like a very lonely journey. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and end this video and take the day just to process, collect myself, and feel the feels, let myself feel sad, because it's okay, and it is sad. It is really sad. So I'm going to allow myself to be upset and to cry and to grieve.